Well, it's time to battle. Here it comes, Frankie Edgar. It's main event time. It's the big time. Farias taking on Foist. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Got the big boys in there ready to throw that heat.
Title on the line. This is a 5-round affair. Well, it could go 5 rounds. I don't think either one of us are envisioning 5 rounds, but listen, stranger things have happened.
You never know.
Both men like to finish their fights, and here we go in the all-black. It is Farias in the black with the white trim. Foist. This is a big test for Foist. You know, this guy he's had 6 fights. He's been undefeated. But has he faced the same type of competition that Farias has?
Right. I mean, there's just, you wonder the depth of competition up in Europe and Germany where he's been fighting as compared to here in Brazil. Oh, nice egg.
Oh, Farias!
Right to the double leg.
Watch out. Can Foist stay upright?
He's doing a good job. Doing a good job using that overhook.
Great job by Timo
Big
Foist.
pick up and a slam.
Up and down. He is in the half guard.
Half. He's pushing. Good.
Bad spot for Timo Foist.
Timo looked like he's just trying to hold on down there. That could be dangerous if Abreu gets some space.
In the half guard, the scramble, great scramble in there.
He's got that butterfly guard.
We're going to see the real wherewithal here of Timo Foist.
Abreu pushes the half guard here. Timo still has that butterfly hook on the one side. Now he's cleared it. Abreu cleared that butterfly hook. Now he's looking to get some chest-on-chest pressure here.
A lot of submissions when you take a look at the record of Klidson Farias.
Oh, he's pushing forward here. Here he goes, trying to push the 3/4. There he is. Now he's in full mount.
He is putting a lot of pressure on Timo.
Using the fence, pushing off. He's got some really long legs. Help him out here.
Yes, he does.
There you go. Abreu lowered the mount a little bit to kind of negate him from reaching back with those legs like that.
Just trying to use that explosiveness, that youth, to get out from underneath. Klidson, easier said than done. He's going to turn.
There's the
Goodbye.
Oh,
nope, no, great.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, it looked like he had that thing in a real bad spot.
I think it was above the elbow. But now he's still in a bad position here.
And Farias is a choke artist. The guy wins by choke more often than not.
He's got to be careful with getting too high here and getting bucked off. He's got to lower his butt kind of to the small of Timo's back to kind of flatten him out here.
This is kind of what we expected. I mean, we knew how good Klidson was on the ground, how good of a grappler he was. We didn't know it would happen this quickly.
Yeah, you imagine, you know, as many submission wins as he has, that he was going to look to take this fight to the ground. He's got to try to flatten Timo out here. Timo's a big boy, man, and long, tough to get completely flat. I could see Abreu maybe falling off for an armbar here.
Wow, he is up really high right now. If he can
but he has those hooks in pretty deep. Oh, now he's going. Now he's got the choke.
Spot. Watch out.
He's got to get under the chin though.
Oh, and he's got that vice grip. Is he underneath? No.
Not yet.
Foist's doing a fantastic job.
Foist's doing a good job of going high, right? You either want to be low or high. You don't want to be in that sweet spot for Abreu.
There he goes, using that momentum, and he's on top.
Now he's on top. Let's see what we can do with this top position.
Wow, great showing there by Timo Foist. That was impressive.
Bad spot and ended up reversing it. Looks like he doesn't want to do much here. He's just trying to hold on here. Ooh, big elbow. Big elbow.
Lord.
Another big elbow.
Now in the guard is Timo Foist. Oh, how things have changed.
Oh,
and he grabbed hold of that arm. But Foyce gets out
Right
of
to the
trouble
leg.
again.
Now he's going for the leg. Now he's going footlock.
That's dangerous. Wow, man. What a
Use that footlock as a reversal. Very short time here.
Attacking is Farias. But great resilience by Timo Foyce.
Yeah, great tactic by Bro. Great.
That has to give Timo Foyce some confidence. Coming out of there to be in trouble, to get out of danger like that, that just kind of has to give you that boost of morale, boost of confidence.
Yeah.
Knowing that you can hang in there against a submission guy like that.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in a bad spot and you find the way out. But I don't think he's going to want to hit the ground with a Bro the rest of this fight. He's got to be careful. He wants to definitely put some pressure on him with strikes, but doesn't want to give up a takedown in the process.
Farias snaps that big head kick out there. Doesn't quite get all of it.
You know, it's kind of nice when you're the dominant jiu-jitsu guy, and you know the guy doesn't want to go on the ground with you. You could kind of get a little crazy and a little creative with your striking, because you know the guy's not going to catch your kick and try to bring you down anyway.
Just kind of have a feeling that something big's about to happen between these two. Trying to get that timing down.
Nice jab by Fuchs.
Making a big trip here, big opportunity, and coming all the way from Germany. It's a big flight.
Nice left hand, left straight from a Brew. Up top with the...
Charging forward. Oh, Timo Foyce. Now Klitzen, he's going to charge forward. He's going to try to set it up. No, he doesn't go for the takedown. He's going to stand.
I think he hurt him with that right hand. I think he saw that he hurt him, and he was trying to capitalize on that.
He walks right into that left.
Low blow there. Unintentional.
Has to go to a neutral corner. Unintentional low blow there by Klitzen Farias. Now he's going to take a little bit of a time, get a little bit of a rest here, regroup. You see that nose leaking a little bit of blood. Timo Foyce, God forbid he breaks it.
Yeah.
And we're back to action. Still in round two.
I think a Brew's got some confidence in his striking.
Oh,
nice
a big left
big
combination.
right hand.
Wow.
Fuchs is tough. Keeps coming.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah,
that chin's young.
Seems like he's waiting a little too much. That's going to get him in trouble.
21-year-old Timo Foyce. What a win it would be to take home a title back to Germany. Oh, wow.
Big swings.
Geez.
Big swings from both guys.
Bombs being thrown. If one of them lands, could be curtains.
Timo's starting to wear it a little bit on his face. Ooh, nice right hand by Timo. Now him initiating a clinch.
Klitzen looking over at his corner. Looking to get some instructions from his crew from
He's got the body lock. Gotta be careful because nice.
Nice suplex.
This could be the beginning of the end here.
Full mount.
Full mount. He's probably going to use the cage. He's got to try to walk his feet off the... If he can circle his feet off the cage, it'd probably be beneficial for him. Timo's going to keep bucking off that cage.
He is bearing down his Klitzen.
Oh, landing some good shots from there. Timo can't just cover. They're going to stop this.
Well, if he has to move, if he doesn't move, it's going to be trouble. Like you said, he needs to bounce off that cage.
Looks like he's trying to set up the arm. He's trying to set up the arm bar here.
Oh, God.
Nice, got it.
Boom.
Boom.
There it is. Too much torque on that arm. And
Beautifully
we
done.
have a champion, Klitzen Farias Diabreu. There it is. He's getting the belt. Vanderlei Silva's going to help him. What an honor for Klitzen Farias Diabreu. A new champion has been crowned. Frankie, awesome way to end the night.
A great story for him, bro. Came to Curitiba to, achieve his dream of being a world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! This is the fight you've been waiting for, and the main event of the evening! 5-minute rounds for the Brave Combat Federation Interim Lightweight Championship of the World! This bout is sanctioned by the Brazilian Athletic Commission, Executive Directors Cristiano Sampaio and Caio Portela. Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, the fans of mixed martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins and only 2 defeats. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs already 70.1 kilograms. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, representing CM System. Please welcome Luana Miao Santiago! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 19 wins and 3 losses. He stands 182 centimeters tall and weighs already 70 kilos. Fighting out of São Paulo, Brazil, and representing Capital de Luta. Put your hands together for Lucas Mineiro Marquez. For fighter instructions, your referee, Eduardo Erdi.
Respect the regras do nosso comando, protege o campo. Respect the rules of everyone commands and protect yourself at all times.
Luan Santiago. Santiago in the black with the gray trim, and the blue with the white trim is Mineiro, and here we go. A potential 5-round fight. Carrick, this is so big. This is such an anticipated matchup in all of Brazil and on the entire world landscape.
Miao is showing incredible technique right now. Operating out of a southpaw stance, he's landing that liver kick seemingly at will. He's so confident in his distancing, he doesn't even have his hands up. There was a third one, and there's a fourth one.
Big left hand. That's one thing. If you can tag Lucas Mineiro, it could be trouble. Santiago has a tough chin. Oh, and he's right on the money right now, isn't he? I mean, right direct shots right down the alley.
Those liver kicks are money in the bank, too. The pain doesn't go away. The headshots will clear in 5 to 10 seconds, but those 3, now 4 liver shots that landed, that's going to stay with you for a minute or two.
Oh, and there he goes again. Man, he is on point with that big left hand, that big left straight. And he's making Monero guess and just taking complete control of this fight.
Once again, we're seeing the highest level of skill in this sport. That southpaw fighting is relatively new, and it can't be done better than this.
You know, it's just real simple, too. I mean, it's textbook. It's just a nice 1-2. And you got that right. That southpaw stance just seems to be giving Monero a lot of troubles.
Interestingly, Miyao was equally comfortable in the clinch. Although this is clearly his game plan. When it came time to come to grips, he was fine with that, too.
What a big right uppercut that snuck through as well. And Santiago is so loose right now and so accurate within this first minute and a half, 2 minutes.
You see Miyao just starting to shift from southpaw to orthodox. That may be part of his plan. Gets you used to the southpaw game, switches to orthodox, and lands a couple of clean shots before you realize what's happened.
It'll be interesting to see if Lucas Martins can really get his offense going. Right now, he's in total defense mode. He's kind of allowing himself to be a punching bag, and if you're the Juan Santiago, you don't really want to back up. You don't really want to take your foot off the gas pedal when you're having this much success.
You know, there's an old saying, kill the body and the head will die. Martin's body is being killed, and his head is dying too from those straight lefts.
Obviously drawing blood as the Juan Santiago!
And the...
But that's not a good place for the Juan Santiago. He's sneaking the leg up, but that is a bad place because Lucas Martins is so good on the ground. Oh, it'd be direct shots right to the jaw. Santiago backs up and throws a big haymaker.
God!
And a nasty knee. Martin's going to try to drag Mao down to the ground.
I don't know that I've ever in my life seen a flying jump away knee. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Seeing a lot of firsts on this event, Garrick. Lucas Martins already changing the tides. It looks like he was just going to be a punching bag there for a while. But when you're dealing with high-level skilled athletes like this, it's never over till it's over.
Miyao is feeling a little bit of fatigue in his arms. He's trying to shake it out. He'll probably succeed.
Less than a minute here left in round number 1. Already living up to the hype, Santiago Monero.
There was an accidental low blow. The referee was right on top of it. Neither fighter appeared fazed by it. The referee's allowing it to continue.
Nice jab by Lucas Monero. Santiago walks right into that one. See that unorthodox stance? Really hard to deal with a guy like Santiago. It always makes you guess, and the southpaw stance definitely adds to it. Tough round to call. First round of a potential 5, and now it seems like he's woken up, and that could be trouble for Santiago. Nice inside leg kick by Monero, met by a kick to the body by Santiago. Both fighters really bouncing.
I think Martin's corner has lit a little fire under him.
Wow, both fighters get a shot in. You know, Monero has that deceptive power. We know so much about the submission game and what he can do, but he does have some great power, especially when he can get his weight up like it is right now. Being able to fight at lightweight, not cutting down to feather. He has that added strength.
I think Martins was trying to check Miao's timing and distancing, and he didn't have luck with it. You may just see him turn on his attack now.
Inside leg kick by Lucas Monero, who's done very successful with leg kicks thus far. As he tries to fight his way back, could be potentially down a round. But definitely this is not a sprint. This is a bit of a marathon. It's a 5-round fight. You can take your time.
And as we've seen over and over and over again on this card, this is the highest level of technique that exists in the sport. Low kicks were characteristically done to the inner and the outer thigh. Now they're being switched to the calf. If you look at the inside of Miao's lead calf, it's turning red from those kicks.
The one thing I'll say about Santiago is he's not really going with what worked in that first round, that first couple minutes, and that was just those straight 1-2s right down the middle. And Monero really had no answer for it, but now he's kind of playing a different game, and Monero is definitely getting some better shots in.
Martins is very cleverly attacking that leg. It's going to slow that footwork down noticeably towards the second half of this round.
Oh, and a big jumping switch kick to the body by Santiago, throwing a little flash into it. Brave Combat Federation 11, we hope you're hashtagging out there in the internet world on all of your social media platforms. Just hashtag BraveCF11. Of course, remember our next event will be in Jakarta, Indonesia. That'll be May 12th, so if you don't want to miss that one. Right down the middle once again for Santiago. Another one, sticks another big left hand. And now he's getting back to what was working in round one. It's as if he heard me.
That straight leg left has had success from this entire fight. I do think he's going to start going back on it, but those low calf kicks are starting to take an effect.
Absolutely, as you can see, Santiago starting to pull that leg away. Not checking the kicks, just taking the kicks. And you're right, once your mobility goes, that could be trouble. Tries to go up high, Monero ducks it.
You may see him shift to orthodox, not because he wants to, not by choice, but because that lead leg is so damaged.
We've seen a little bit of everything from Santiago in the past. I mean, this is a guy that can bring you to the ground, hold you on the ground, and dominate you. As we're seeing right here, he just wants to slug it out here with Monero. Just waiting for Monero to drop those hands for that opportunity just to knock him directly out, and Monero not giving him that chance. Smart fighter, Lucas Monero.
Martins is trying to counter straight shots with looping shots, and that can be problematic. If it works great. You hit the fighter with something he's never seen, but it doesn't always work. These two fighters are having a little footwork dance, Cyrus. They're each trying to keep their laid foot on the outside of the other one's lead foot. When you do that, you have a clear shot to your opponent.
We had a bit of a warning there. And here comes Monero charging forward again. And now Lucas Martin is really getting his confidence up, and that is such a difference maker. And now you see as the ticks go away here in our round number 2. Gonna be interesting. This is a big round here, as most likely you're looking at 1-1
This could be a huge shift. Beautiful, beautiful angle cut by Lucas Martins, but Santiago trying to go over the top. Big, powerful shots. He's sticking to the bread and butter. He's going right down the middle, and then the big right jab followed up by a huge left straight. It just seems to me like Monero's kind of got his timing down now. It seems like he knows what he's throwing, and he doesn't seem too fazed by it, like you said.
Somehow, Miao took about a dozen liver shots, and it didn't seem to bother him. Once again, I don't think I've ever seen that before. This is truly a special night.
Yes, indeed. Interim lightweight championship on the line. We already saw Chris India Brew defend his light heavyweight championship, and now the gold on the line. A beautiful, shiny, brave belt. Lucas Monero continues to inch forward. Where this was Mao's game in round one. He was the one coming forward. He was the one dictating the pace. Now he's allowing Monero to do that. And it just seems like the stamina, the energy level is most definitely with Monero right now. He has played this game very smart to this point.
Monero, I believe, is taken everything that there is, and now he's starting to stalk.
Everything's coming a lot easier to Monero at this point. And Santiago just hasn't really been able to get a strike through in the last round and a half.
I believe it's the inside calf kick that's done it. When you have a style of attack that's based on perfect footwork and you start chopping at that leg, it no longer works.
Methodical. Lucas Monero, of course, was very, very embarrassed, very down when he was unable to make the weight to fight our featherweight champion, Elias Bodigsdam, and it's something where he had to deal with it. But the matchmakers felt to give him another shot, and now here he is in the third round of a championship bout, and he is hitting his punches. His accuracy is right on target. There it is again.
There it goes again. And that leg is turning into a red mess. Miao's shifting to an orthodox stance. I don't think he wants to. I think he has to.
He's going to go back to southpaw for a minute, but you're right. He's having a heck of a time with that lead leg. And Monero knows it. You know, Monero not a guy that, you know, says a whole lot. He definitely operates by his actions and through his fighting. He's not a guy that does a whole lot of trash talking. When he does say something, he definitely means it. But Santiago, the guy has a lot of swag, and he feels like he is definitely ready to take home that championship, but he's going to have to bounce back in a big way.
When you do have a hyper showy style of fighting and the fight starts to turn, it can be very, very difficult psychologically. The crowd that was cheering you on is then starting to cheer for your opponent, and it hurts. Martins, on the other hand, he fights for himself, doesn't listen to the crowd.
It's one of those things where you could tell from the weigh-ins. I mean, Santiago was in his face, and Martin just didn't really budge. Not a whole lot out of him. It's not a guy with a big showy personality. He just comes to get it done.
Lucas Martins is the epitome of a professional fighter.
Seconds ticking down here, and that's going to be it for round number 3. And there we go. So round 3 is up. We got 2 to go. Hitting his angles and just not allowing Santiago to get anything going.
As the matchmaker for the sport, I keep track of what fighters in what country.
Of course, Monero's had 3 losses on his record, but as of late, he has been pretty flawless. And here we go. Round number 4. Now we're getting into the deep rounds, and this is something that Santiago is not used to. Monero, however, has been down this road before. He's used to these longer fights, and he trains for it. Standing in the pocket, Monero's going to get the takedown. Beautiful takedown. Well done by Lucas Martin. Santiago on his back.
Martins is now showing he can dominate in the striking and he can dominate in the grappling. Looking to pass the guard.
He's got that half guard, and he's going to look to operate. Maybe
he's looking for the dart choke.
It's something he's very, very adept at. We've seen it before.
It's almost there. The fingers are reaching for the arm.
If he locks it in, it's done, Carrick. We've seen this before. He is so good at this. Woo! Santiago! Hey, Ric Flair would have been proud of that. That was a good woo. How about the war of attrition there? He nearly had that locked in, and when he locks that, he finishes fights. We saw that in Lucas Monero's debut.
I have to tell you, Cyrus, I thought that was the end of the fight.
And that might be the confidence that Santiago needs to get out of that very, very dangerous choke. You don't want to give Monero another chance to lock that in, though.
These championship rounds are so interesting because it's a window not just into a fighter's conditioning or their technique. This is a window into their heart.
Monero's on top again in a very, very good position.
Monero is now going to artfully, just like he did before, combine elbows, strikes, and submission threats.
There it goes again.
The arm is deeper.
God, how good is Martins? Could he be that close? Could he lock it on and win himself a big old golden championship belt? Can he be deemed the best lightweight in the land? Santiago able to get back to his feet. Could the third time be the charm if he gets another chance?
Martins is in full-on juggernaut mode.
He is in killer mode. He is just dialed in. That cold stare. Just looking straight through Santiago.
He's threatening strikes, threatening takedowns. Once there's a takedown, he's threatening submissions. This is the entire arsenal in mixed martial arts you're seeing.
He's getting a chant out there. They're chanting, Minero, Minero. That is Lucas Martins. But man, you know Santiago, very, very explosive. At any time, he can connect.
Those legs don't have near the snap they did in round 1.
And he's pulling on his punches a bit too. Santiago not quite committing. And just not being able to put his weight completely on his legs either. The damage has been done.
I noticed Martins is no longer going as heavily for that inside low kick. He may feel like it's done the damage he needs it to do. Wants to focus now on getting it to the ground.
Main event time. Interim lightweight championship on the line. Santiago and Martins facing off, throwing down, and Lucas Martins is in the driver's seat at this point. Keep in mind, folks, this is a 5-round fight. We're only in round 4. We still have a whole nother round to go. Should they get out of 4? Crowd's been electric, that's for sure. All night long, they have been in these fights. A lot of Belo Horizonte fighters, and now just respecting two very, very accomplished Brazilian beasts in Santiago and Martins.
Well put, Cyrus. One of the things I most love about the Brazilian crowd is how knowledgeable they are about this sport.
Well, last time we saw him inside this cage, he was getting a big old Darce choke.
Once again, beautiful, beautiful display of sportsmanship that we've come to expect in Brave.
Getting the Brazilian crowds into it, and here we go. Final round. Who wants it more?
Oh!
Martins is on. He dropped him, nearly dropped him to the ground. And it's going to be a big takedown, but no, Santiago, are you kidding me?
We may see those elbows now.
How did he stay on his feet? And he doesn't.
Down. Or is he?
Oh, but here, I was about to say Martins is going to work on that neck again.
Cyrus, I think there's a gravity leak over there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Santiago has to be given tons of credit for staying on his feet in that position after being tagged at least 3 times in that flurry. Santiago was able to stay on his feet after an awesome takedown attempt. He was picked up high into the sky, but Martins could not dump him. Santiago's going to have to throw caution at the wind here. I really think he needs to have a definitive round.
Usually at this point in the fight, the script has been written and you know more or less what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen now.
Monero and Santiago, a beautiful little uppercut there, snuck in by Santiago, but Monero is landing the more powerful punches. He's putting more behind every shot that he throws.
We're now seeing a reversal in strategy. The straight punches are coming from Monero and the looping shots are coming from Miao.
Talk about that zombie-like behavior, man. He just continues to walk forward. Nothing seems to be thwarting Lucas Monero. He has his eye on the prize.
It's a terrible thing to do everything you've got, to throw your best punches, best kicks, have somebody walk right through them. But
that's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing the more accomplished, the more composed Lucas Monero control this championship bout. Santiago, with that explosiveness, always has a chance to stop you.
Miao is far from broken.
You almost, if you're Miao, you want to just sucker Martins into an exchange. You trick him into going for the kill and try to land one of your own.
Let me tell you, Cyrus, I'm glad there's no such thing as a 6-round fight in mixed martial arts. These two fighters are giving everything they have.
Oh yeah, it's all being left inside of the Brave cage. Both men with maximum effort. 90 seconds left, folks, until we potentially crown a champion, an interim champion here at Brave Combat Federation. Santiago just is not landing like he was early on in the fight. You made such a good point about the legs. The legs have taken such punishment, and he just has not been able to set and fire like he did early on.
In boxing, they say kill the body and the head will die. Well, if you kill the legs, the body dies.
And then the head dies.
I think Miao needs to do just a little bit more to win this round and potentially the fight, and he's not doing it.
30 seconds left. Santiago has to go for it. I don't think he's done quite enough to win a round at this point. There's only 15 seconds left. And it looks like Monero's going to get himself a takedown if he can clasp those hands. And he does.
He got the takedown, and that's it. He's won the round.
Yeah, that's called sealing the deal.
And it's over!
Oh, my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, let's send it up to Carlos Kramer.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible main event. Give it up for both of these fighters. This fight comes to an end at 4 minutes and 46 seconds of the 5th round. Your winner by TKO and new Brave Combat Federation interim lightweight champion of the world, Lucas Miniero Martinez. Mean business. This is a man with 10 wins by way of finish. He coming to win the first round. He's catching Russell here. Beautiful uppercut him. You mentioned if you're watching the fight in the cage. Fighters. The champion. Another uppercut from Meow. Santiago is landing at will. Also, respect the moment here. Loose on his feet. So Waddy trying to close this. Looks like takedown. Excellent defense. Beautiful point. Just uses the jab as a launch pad for that devastating left. Again with the straight left. Wasting time. Challenger again into the end territory. Taking on the side. Closing the range. Tight pull. Big knee in the middle from it. This is the fight here. This is an extraordinary fight. This is a fight for the ages. What you're seeing here is extraordinary distance management from Meow. He's the champion's got to dig deep here straight away. Inside the first 2 minutes, he's marked up. Bit of coming face of champion. So as I said, most intelligent fighter in the game. He will really recognize what he's even doing. He will look at that make adjustments during the fight. Nice inside half kick there. Left. Champion. He is. You're starting to see adjustment to distance management. You're starting to see attacking your legs, which is very intelligent. If your legs are banged up, you can't control distance the way we've seen so far in this round.
see Miyao with the hands down. He's almost beating Silva into that uppercut is really coming from that side stance, cutting across your opponent.
Once again, it's
This one comes to an end at 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by knockout by elbow and new Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion of the world, Luan Miao Santiago. The main event of Brave 25 Brazil and the fight the world has been waiting for. 5-minute rounds for the Brave Combat Federation Lightweight Championship of the World. This bout is sanctioned by the Brazilian MMA Athletic Commission with Commissioner Kyle Portela. When this bout begins, your judges are Guilherme Bravo, Alison Pontes, and Joseph Terrell. Can you feel the thunder? Before we begin, I have one question for you, and one question only. Are you ready? Introducing your first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 14 wins and 2 losses. He stands 190 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.3 kilograms. Representing Full House and fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Give it up for the challenger, Clayton Predator Silva. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 14 wins and 3 losses. He stands 182 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.3 kilograms. Representing CM System and fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. Give it up for the reigning, defending, undisputed Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion of the world, Luan Miao Santiago.
Absolutely stellar introduction by the Roaring Lion.
For referee instructions, Osiris Maya. Let's make some noise, Brazil!
Carrick, just how confident was the champion during those introductions, striding over to the challenger, getting all up in his face, just marking his territory as if to say, this is my house.
It's on, Phil, it's on.
Miao keeping those hands characteristically low, keeps that jab hand out of the eye line. There is a serious buzz right here. The champion in on a takedown, but needs to be wary of giving up his back. The challenger trying to sink it in. That's underneath the chin. There's no way he can do this.
My God!
In the very first round, in his hometown, the champion might go out. This looks super deep.
In the body, pressure on the trachea.
It's tapped. It's all over.
Over.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the new Brave Combat Federation lightweight champion of the world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, the fight we've all been waiting for. As we make history tonight with the inaugural Brave Combat Federation Middleweight Championship of the World. Brave Combat Federation, Brave 31, South Africa, and Scuffle Media bring you this historic fight from the beautiful Sibaya Casino. Your judges for this battle are Aaron Wallace, J.D. Duplessis, and Lee Doyle. Your referee is Decky Larkin. South Africa, before we begin, I have one question for you, and one question only. Are you ready? Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 2 losses. He stands 179 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 83.5 kilograms. Representing CM System Curitiba and fighting out of Paraná, Brazil. Please welcome Daniel Gaucho Pereira. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 6 wins and 1 loss. He stands 192 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 83.6 kilograms. Representing Coach Kwan University and fighting out of Sunning Hill, South Africa, the pride of South Africa. Please welcome Chad Superman Hanekam. For referee instructions, Jackie Larkin.
Alright guys, if you know the rules, listen to my instructions all day. Right there, you stop and break them. Any questions?
Let's make some noise, Durbin!
Here we go, middleweight title on the line. Phil Campbell in commentary, joined by the legend Chris Cyborg, and we are about to kick things off here in Durban. Chad opens up with a head kick straight away. Test the water with the takedown. Here's that beautiful flare double, gets the takedown, but
great double leg.
May switch to the Von Flue choke. Gaucho holding on to that neck. Solid positional control right now from Chad Hanekom. Potential for the Von Flue choke should he so choose. Good strength from Gaucho, gets his way to the cage, trying to pop back up. Chad Hanekom having absolutely none of it. Nice head control from Hanekom.
That's great stand and it's great defense. Following in.
May have the back, takes it back, could be looking for the rear naked choke. Has one hook in. Needs to establish the second hook on his right side. Has both hooks. May switch palm to palm on the face bar.
What is the choke?
What does he need to do in this position to finish the choke, Cyborg?
You now really have to defend the hand. Look, yeah, his escape.
Does the right thing. Baseball bats the arm.
Yes.
Chad Hanekom in on another takedown.
Opposite.
Needs to be wary of the ninja choke. Chad may have been caught there momentarily. He's in on that single. May switch to the double leg here. Again, solid head control from Hanekom.
Their defense good too.
Very strong takedown defense, yeah. Good knee on the break there.
Knee.
Body lock takedown, beautiful work.
Great takedown.
Good use of the wizard from Daniel Gaucho. Looks like he's trying to grab that neck, maybe trying to set up a Darcer and Anaconda. Now lands in dominant top control. Using that wizard just to snap him down.
Both very strong. Start very strong both.
Heavy leg kick from Hanekom, mixing it up with the striking. Using that reach advantage just to keep Gaucho at bay. Gaucho needs to close the distance and land that big right hand. Takedown denied. Big hand from Gaucho, but takedown again from Hanekom. Takes the back beautifully, uses it to trip. He may try and sneak the hook in. There's one hook. This would be huge if he were to get the rear naked choke.
Yeah.
There's 90 seconds with which to work, just trying to flatten Daniel Gaucho out. Softening up with elbows, great work.
Very hard position. No, get out.
Didn't quite have it underneath the chin.
Yes.
But as we've seen before, the likes of the Conor McGregor-Khabib fight, you can't finish the rear naked choke that way.
Yes. But he's hold the hand. You know, he's keep hold the hand. Shot hand for his canoe choke.
That's good awareness. Try and trap the choking hand. A minute to go in the championship fight here at middleweight. Chad has lost one hook. May look to re-establish that. Good work by Gaucho. Oh, we caught him. Big right hands and lefts from Gaucho. Forcing Hanekom into the shot.
Try to protect now, Shad.
Beautiful takedown defense from the Brazilian. Big overhand again. These shots are getting through. 10 seconds ago, spinning elbow attempt from Superman.
Whoa.
Really interesting first round, Cyborg.
Yes,
What do you make of it?
Very strong. One keep try stand up, the other one is going to work the wrestling.
We kind of predicted that it would, with Hanekom trying to impose the wrestling, trying to wear on Gaucho a little bit, who's showing some fantastic takedown defense.
Chad looked absolutely fantastic, got fairly close to submissions twice.
Big overhands again from Gaucho.
But I'd like to see him move that head a little bit more. If he doesn't, it's over this round.
He got caught again. He's getting caught with big strikes here. These shots are landing, but Hanekom is eating them. Takedown defense again from Gaucho. These are big shots and they're landing. Hanekom cannot shoot in blind. He needs to set them up with his strikes. They're coming a little bit slower, a little bit telegraphed. Perhaps a little bit of cage rust creeping in after a 14-month hiatus. Gaucho looking fresh. Hanekom needs to be wary of throwing those kicks. Doesn't want to drop the hands because then Gaucho comes over the top with a big right hand. It could be good night.
Gaucho may be a little surprised at how much punishment his opponent can take. There is such a thing as burning yourself out by hitting someone.
Oh, he got him! He's wobbled! Gaucho landing big strikes, huge ground and pound. What can Hanekom do?
Referee may stop it fairly quickly unless Hanekom starts to execute an effective guard.
Beautiful frame off elbow. He's not really providing much in the way of intelligent defense. Could get caught with the guillotine. Gaucho just landing relentless right hands here. Huge uppercut.
Man, Superman is tough.
There's only so much punishment Chad can absorb. Gaucho proving that he might just be Superman's kryptonite. Chad looks a little bit tired, a little bit not cognitive.
Oh!
Huge strike!
On the button!
Oh, he's eating serious strikes here. This could be it all over.
Referee is watching very, very carefully.
Chad's on his feet. That's it. It's all over.
Is all over.
Ladies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of our warriors. This main event comes to an end at 2 minutes and 14 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes and new Brave Combat Federation